Konnichiwa. So this week I decided to update. I think in the past I might have done things like, 10 things about me, facts about me. I've certainly blogged about it, I've certainly written it on Twitter. I thought I'd do a bit of an updated thing because I think everybody changes what they're interested in and sort of remembers different facts about themselves several years down the line. So this is going to be an updated version. So here we go. Number 1. So the first thing, and it's something that you're actually all aware of, is I like to cosplay. Can't really say anything else about that, can I really? I really like pandas, so much so that a couple of years ago when me and my fiance went off to Edinburgh, I had to insist that we go to the zoo to see the couple of pandas that they've got there. My friends know me so well that a couple of years ago for my birthday, one of them got me some little panda toys and everything. We've got pandas all over the house. I sponsor pandas through WWF and the excellent work they do. I like pandas a lot. One of my favourite bands was the Dead Lay Waiting, and a few years back the frontman for the band, Luke Lucas, asked if people would set up their own street teams and things like that, which I'd incidentally just done anyway before he asked people to do it. And I basically got involved with doing a bit of, promoting of their merch when they had a single out and all that sort of thing. Then, unfortunately, they drifted apart, and his new band is the excellent band Solace and Nightmares. And I basically stayed in contact with him, and he asked me to carry on. He asked me if I would, and I couldn't really turn him down. So I've carried on running the street team for him and his new band, Solace in Nightmares. And they are brilliant, and I'll put the details below on how you can follow them on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all that jazz, because I really think you should. You see, doing the good promotion work stuff. So this one seems a little bit odd. Basically, I think I should probably give some context to the whole thing. I was about 11 years old. I was a member of the Girl Guides, and we went off to do this activity session one Saturday or something at one of the local secondary schools. While we were there, I was signed up as part of my guide group to do a self-defence course. What this entailed was basically 2 police officers turned up, and they were going to teach us a few techniques, like if we were grabbed, someone tried to grab us and run off with us, that sort of thing, if someone tried to attack us, just ways that we could defend ourselves, basically, so we wouldn't get abducted. 11-year-old girls, big target. There was an odd number of people in the group taking part, because the idea was we were all supposed to pair up and then sort of just try these little techniques out on each other without actually hurting each other. And I got paired up with one of the policemen because, me being me, it was an odd number, I was the odd one out. He said to me, there was this one point where he basically said, if you attack as a man, there's an obvious weakness. And he said, punch me in the balls as hard as you can. Thinking, 11-year-old girl is never going to do this, she's never actually going to punch me in the balls. He obviously didn't know me because I punched him in the balls. Have you ever seen a grown man, a grown policeman, crying on the floor? I have. I was an 11-year-old girl. Incidentally though, karma's a bit of a you-know-what, because on the same day that I punched the policeman in the balls, we were doing this thing where we were sort of burning shapes into wood, and the bit of metal fell out of the holder of mine, and I did this reflex thing, it fell onto my culottes, and I just did this reflex thing where I kind of flicked it away, and I actually burnt across here, these fingers here, and across my thumb here, and as a result, since the age of 11, and I'm nearly 30 now actually, I basically have no feeling in those digits. Doesn't hurt at all. You probably know this one already as well, actually. I really, really love Japan, despite the fact I've never actually been there, but it is my dream, and I will go there. I just need some money, and I will be there. Japan, watch out. I will come to you someday. Trait, really. We are massive hypochondriacs. If it's in the news, if we've read about this new disease, we've got it. If we notice something strange about ourselves. Now, we're always told to be cautious. We're overly cautious. We will Google our symptoms, and that is a bad thing. I Google my symptoms and I am dying of everything. This is just the way it is. My favourite food is cheese. I really hate my birthday. Ever since I was about 15 years old and everyone kind of forgot it was my birthday, including my best friend. That was good. Yeah, I've hated my birthday. Last year's birthday treat, well, okay, first of all, there's one exception. 3 years ago this year on my birthday, my fiance proposed to me, which was really, really sweet and everything. Apart from that one time, since I was 15 in the last sort of 14 years, it's been a bit terrible. Last year's birthday treat consisted of sitting in my mum's house where it poured with rain outside and we got to watch her budgie slowly die. By the time we got round to having our Sunday lunch, my birthday fell on a Sunday, the budgie had died. Happy birthday! By the time I got to college, my biggest achievement in life was basically that I could recite the entire film of Withnail and I word for word without the film playing and without a script to prompt me. I have literally seen it that many times. And yes, I am going to use the word literally and not figuratively, because nobody who has seen the film once or twice is going to be able to... It's a quotable film. It's one of the most quotable films of all time. But I can literally start from the beginning and go to the end. Of course, we do not have time for that here. I am limited to the amount of time I have for YouTube. But trust me, it's a life skill. It really is. I can quote Withnail and I. That's about all I've got time for this week. So basically that's the updated 10 things about me. We have learned a lot about me today, I feel. If you've got any ideas about things that you want me to vlog about in the future, let me know in the comments below. Also, remember there's that information about solace and nightmares below, and things and stuff. Also, I'm going to be trying to put together some vlogs about women like the gaming industry and football and things like that. Remember, whenever I do these vlogs, it is merely my own opinion. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. I've done a bit of research, but hey, I'm limited. I work, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, like I say, comments, likes, what have you, that would be wonderful. And I will see you in the next one, which I hope to get out on time, but you know I'm a bit unpredictable. So there we go. Sayonara.